Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hey y'all, it's Sherry. I am here to do a Flosstube extra. This is not my regular video by any means, but I figured I would do a short video today and just do a flip through of the Cross Stitch Gold magazine. I've done some research, and as near as I can tell, I think this was put out this year. Now, Cross Stitch Gold is no longer in publication. COVID pretty much killed it, along with so much else. But I think that this has been put out this year, because there are ads in here for this year. So there are no publication dates or anything of that nature. So I just think it was put out by the company that published it originally. But anyway, I figured I would do a flip through of this. You know, it's not even a week till Christmas. Wow. So why not? The Christmas spirit. You know, I have my little Christmas tree earrings. I have my jingle bells, of course. I have a whole house full of sleeping creatures. So let's do this. Before we start, I'd like to say hello, welcome to my craft room. You actually get a different view. I'm trying to use my head to block the window, because shutting the curtains last time didn't work. There was still a big, massive rectangle of light. So maybe my big head will block that. But anyway, let's go. Welcome. I'm Sherry. This is my channel about cross stitch. Mostly cross stitch, a little sewing, little gardening, whatever crafty things I get up to, but mostly cross stitch. If you're a subscriber, thank you. Welcome back. If you are new and you've just discovered me, welcome. I hope you see something here you like and that you'll consider subscribing and commenting and liking and sharing and all of these things. So let's get down to it. Cross Stitch Gold. As I said, I think this was put out this year, but Cross Stitch Gold is no longer in publication, so that's a thing. The first one up, we have this one. A very pretty woman in a gorgeous dress. And this one is Lady in Red by Shannon. Okay, I'm not going to pretend to know how to pronounce that, but it's Lady in Red. Beautiful. I normally do not stitch people, so I probably won't stitch that one, but if I did, I would stitch that one. It is beautiful. I'm doing it this way because I don't want to accidentally show any charts and make somebody mad at me. The next one is Beautiful Baubles, and it is designed by Leslie Tier. And it's a nice, simple, and they have finished it as a table runner. But it's a nice, simple design, and honestly, I can see aspects of this that I would consider using as an ornament. But we'll see. So again, that was Beautiful Baubles by Leslie Tier. The next one is Table Topiary by Phoebe Riley. And they have finished them into these little tabletop trees. They are triangular designs. Very pretty. Again, something I can see me stitching as an ornament, possibly. The next one, I actually like. Okay, I don't know what that is. I guess that's just an ad. But anyway, the next one I actually like, and I will probably stitch some to finish as ornaments for the tree. It is designed by Becky Spencer, and they are Time to Shine. And as you can see, she has just stitched ornaments. I really like those. I think those would be good finished as little pillow ornaments, as she's done, or even put in some of the smaller hoops. But that was Time to Shine by Becky Spencer. And they are beaded. They do have beads on them. Now this next one, I may stitch, but I will not stitch it in white. This one is by Doreen Jones, and it is Joy to the World. And I do like the design of it. As I said, I wouldn't do it in white because the white really doesn't show up well. If I did it on white, it would be on a darker color. But I do like the design. But that is Joy to the World by Doreen Jones. The next one is the one from the cover, and it is designed by Joan Elliott, and it is Secret Santa. And it is just a nice, traditional Santa Claus with the tree, the bag of gifts, the red and white coat. It is a nice, traditional design. And as I said, that is Secret Santa by Joan Elliott. And that is actually a nice one. I don't know that I would necessarily stitch it, but for those with small children and all of that, I think that would be a beautiful one. The next one is by Joanne Aston, and it is All is Calm. And it is a nice little Victorian scene with carolers outside of a door, lovely wreath, the tree in the window. Very nice design. I like it. Again, I don't really stitch people unless I have to. But that is All is Calm by Joanne Aston. The next one, honestly, I don't stitch people, but I can see myself stitching this, and I might. It's by Maria Diaz, and it's Leading Light. And it is a pretty little Christmas fairy. And I actually really like that one. I actually collect fairies, so I can see myself stitching that. And that is Leading Light by Maria Diaz. Now the next one is another by Doreen Jones, and it is Let It Snow. And it is a happy little snowman with a little bunny. And that's cute. That's very cute. If my children were still small and I lived anywhere that snowed, I might consider stitching this. But again, that's Let It Snow by Doreen Jones. The next one is All Was Quiet, another Maria Diaz. And it is a pretty scene, children in front of the fireplace. I wish we had a fireplace. You have no idea how much I wish we had a fireplace. And a Christmas tree, and it's just a lovely snowy evening. Very pretty. A very traditional, peaceful scene. And again, that was All Was Quiet by Maria Diaz. And I've never seen her patterns before, but I like the details she puts in them. This next one is Jenny Barton, called Jingle Bells. And I might stitch that. I might. I think it's very pretty. It's just a very almost magical scene. I like it. Even though we don't get snow, I may stitch that. It's very pretty. I like it. But again, that is Jingle Bells by Jenny Barton. And it is a full coverage stitch, so that one will be some work. This next one is Festive Florals by Amanda Gregory, and this is the one I've mentioned that I do want to stitch, and I will stitch this, although I will not stitch it on red. I will likely stitch it on blue, but I think it is gorgeous. I love the holly and the poinsettias. So I will be putting that one in the Stitchy Cup. But again, that is Festive Florals by Amanda Gregory. The next one is actually one that makes me think of Laura from I Stitch Birds. It is called Feathered Friends. And it doesn't have a designer, it just says Anchor. So, but it's very cute. I actually like it, and I actually might stitch it. But this makes me think of Laura, because this one is just right up her taste. Absolutely. That is Feathered Friends. And it's very cute. The next one is by Carol Thornton, and it is Seasonal Spray. And it is another flower one, which is pretty. But it's got a whole variety of flowers, poinsettias, roses, the whole bit. And again, that is Seasonal Spray by Carol Thornton. The next one, this is a group of 4, and it's by Fiona Baker, and it is called Warm Greetings. And I'd mentioned before that I may stitch these up as ornaments. I might do them in a smaller count fabric, maybe an 18 count, and stitch them up as ornaments, because I do think they're pretty with the poinsettias. Again, that's Warm Greetings by Fiona Baker. But, you know, being a horticulturist, flowers, plants, that's the way to get me. This next one is Golden Hour, also by Carol Thornton. And I may stitch this one. I really like the colors in it. I see it more as autumn than Christmas, but I do really, really like it. I think it's very pretty with the golds and the browns and the greens. So that may go in my stitchy cup. But that is Golden Hour by Carol Thornton. Now the next section is more for children. And this one is a stocking, and it's by Lucy Heaton, and it's Santa Stop Here. And as I said, this one is a stocking. It's very cute. Not necessarily my thing, but very cute. Again, that's Santa Stop Here by Lucy Heaton. This next one is by Fiona Baker, and it is Scandi style, and it is an advent calendar that you can stitch and put together. So that one looks like a lot of work. Which, to be fair, I've already got an advent calendar for my daughter. I quilted it, but that's a nice one. It really is. And again, that's Scandi Style by Fiona Baker. The next one is by Leslie Tier, and it is Star of Wonder, and it's the Nativity. Various Nativity elements. So that is Star of Wonder by Leslie Tier. And they're just small. They're smalls. This next one they have put together in a towel. And it is Arctic Pals by Lucy Heaton. But it's an entire, I guess, winter-themed alphabet. But they've put it in a towel. They're cute. I have nothing bad to say about those. Those are cute. I can't show you the whole alphabet though because it's charted. But that's Arctic Pals by Lucy Heaton. And the whole alphabet is just polar bears and penguins. So the next one is another Doreen Jones, and it is Sweet Surprises. And this is the one that my husband said maybe I should stitch up the separate little houses as ornaments. And I might. Or I may do the whole sampler. I think it's kind of cute with the little gingerbread. But that is Doreen Jones, Sweet Surprises. And then the next one is another Doreen Jones, and it is Rockin' Robins. And it's a whole little series of smalls. And they're all little robins. And as I said, they're itty bitty. So I could even do those as ornaments too. But that's it. That is the flip through of Cross Stitch Gold Christmas collection. And this says it is number 64. But I do think this was published this year. So, but anyway, like I said, this is not my regular video. This is just a little Flosstube extra flip through of that magazine. I hope to have my next video will be next week after Christmas, and I hope to have a whip parade, my finishes for this year, and then my plans going into 2024. That's what I hope for. Fingers crossed. Until then, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, a blessed solstice, happy Yule, Merry Christmas, wherever you are, whatever you're celebrating this time of year. I hope it's utterly magical. And I will see you after Christmas. Bye.